I'm here with Robert from the Drone Major Group. Robert, could you tell us a bit more about your company?
I'd be delighted to, thank you. So Drone Major Group is now the world's leading independent consultancy for drone and counter-drone. The important thing here is to remember or to understand what a drone is. So it's not a little flying thing. It's any unmanned system that's autonomously or remotely controlled. So that includes driverless vehicles, driverless ships, submarines, aircraft, spacecraft, and any hybridization of the above. So we're the only consultancy in the world that's independent, that's dealing with these issues globally. And essentially what we do is we provide guidance to buyers all over the world, or companies all over the world. Firstly, we have to teach them what a drone is so that we can unlock their imagination. Secondly, what the art of the possible is, where they can buy the equipment they need and the services they need to deliver the capability they need, and how to implement it safely and effectively and make sure it lasts a long time.
So what are some of the main challenges that you're coming up against?
I think we are still in a very immature industry, and I think that the understanding of, firstly, what a drone is. I've spent a huge amount of money educating the world on this, and I'm still not there. Right down to we're now launching an education piece for 9-year-olds and 12-year-olds to try to get them to go home and tell mum and dad what a drone is. So there's the education of our clients, there's the education of the world, essentially, and there's also, there are some barriers in the next 2 to 3 years regarding both regulations. Not that we have bad regulation, it's just that it's taking time for us to get to the point where we can do it. And secondly, the big one is the infrastructure. So the ability for us to expand this industry out to beyond visual line of sight, vertical takeoff and landing, which is the flying taxis that we're all going to enjoy in the next 5 to 10 years. And to do that, we need an unmanned traffic management system that's UK-wide, or in fact, global really. And that's going to take time to implement.
Yes, sounds like it. And so why choose BAPCO? Why is it important for you to be here at this show?
Well, we partnered with BAPCO because BAPCO are really interested in introducing a drone element to the show, to the exhibition, and we offered to assist them to develop that. I think it's really important because the drone technology, the use in sort of security, and public safety arena is really, really important, really critical. During my presentation this morning, it became obvious that, not just drones used by police or drones used by the fire service in time, but also overseas using rescue operations, combining perpetual surveillance or identification of moving things and bodies on the ground or whatever it may be, with low-level surveillance using drone technology to find, locate, and potentially in the future even rescue people, is really key to the future of this industry.
And I guess a good way to keep up to date with the shifting policies in the industry as well, and everything that keeps advancing very, very quickly is something you need to keep up to date with, obviously.
Well, absolutely. I mean, this is step one. So the understanding in this room at the moment of drones is quite low, but we've had really positive feedback this morning in that sort of, we don't know much about drones, we know we need to, but we didn't know that a capability like Drone Major Group exists that we could go to for some advice and guidance on exactly what we should be doing next. Because it's going to be small steps over the next couple of years. Nobody's going to be rushing in and buying fleets of drones for themselves, but this technology is coming, and now is the time to start to try to understand it.
I'm sure a lot of people will be very grateful of your help. Well, thank you for joining us here in the BAPCO TV studio, and enjoy the rest of the show.